Action.
Satisfaction.
Action. Action. Yeah, I haven't done this in so long. I don't know what I'm doing, but I look cute. That's all that matters. Hey Gama gang, welcome back to my channel. I know you guys want to shout at me. I've been seeing the tweets, the DMs, comments. So many people even emailed me and they were like, where is you at, girl? And I was like, guys, I've definitely been gone for longer before. Like, I've disappeared for longer than this time. But this time, people were really on my neck about it and I was just like, I'm sorry. But to be quite honest, it's not like other times where I was maybe just lazy or I just wasn't being consistent, like every 2 weeks. So this time I actually needed the break and the break was very much intentional. But before we start the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Gama Gang family. It is a vibe over here when I'm consistent. And of course, hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post. So today I'm going to be doing a life update Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram to send me through any questions that you'd like me to answer in regards to what's going on in my life right now, what you want to know, any updates. I felt like that's more of an interactive and fun way for us to get back on track. I'm going to be sipping my fave throughout this video. It's the Chocochino Cafe Latte flavored full cream milk from Woolies. If you lactose, this is probably a nightmare. I'm not lactose though, so I'm going to dive in. It's this, ooh! I could drink this every single day, like clink clink. The flavor.
The flavor.
So before I start answering the life update Q&A questions that you guys sent me, I'm just going to give you guys like a quick summary of why I've been MIA, and it's literally just because I needed the mental break. If we're keeping it a buck, I was very consistent before I disappeared, and it was the most consistent I've ever been in my YouTube career. It was the most fun phase I've had in my YouTube career. I was on top of things. I was filming, I was editing, I was really doing it. Like, I was really doing it. So it really gives me comfort that I am capable of being consistent and I can really enjoy it. And as you guys know, I do suffer with mental health and it's something that's untimely. You don't choose when it happens. It's like an uppercut. It happens when you least expect it. And it was kind of something that was gradually happening and then it kind of just knocked me and then I kind of crashed. So I had to take the time out. I had to literally put my mental health first and just take a breather. Like, too much was happening at once. I was moving. If you guys remember, my last video was my natural hair video and I was moving the week after. I literally posted it on the week I was moving, and after that, like, everything just went all over the place. I was overwhelmed. I was all over the place. I didn't know what I was doing. And then the country opened. I was going out. I was drinking. I was just being all over the place. I had nothing made sense in my life for the past month. Like, everything was just all over the place. I didn't know what I was doing, what's my story. My content was all over the place. I had to do a campaign for a brand and I hated the content. I was just doing it so that it can be done and I can send it through and keep it moving. I just was not in it. I was not in it at all, and it was starting to show and it just wasn't cute. And one of the main reasons as well that I disappeared was because I was feeling, and still am feeling, extremely self-conscious about myself. My weight gain has been very uncomfortable for me. People that have seen me are like, what are you talking about? You look good. And I'm just like, and you know how it is, like, so many people can tell you, but if you don't believe it, there's no point. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm just like, what is this, honey? Like, I'm just like, ugh. I have, obviously, now that I've taken the time to sit down and really try to figure out what's wrong, what the problem is, what I need to fix, what I need to work on. Now I've obviously decided to work on my body and eat healthier and just, fix it. There's no point in sitting and moping and drowning in all your despair. Fix it. So now I'm fine and I'm gradually getting into it. I'm gradually getting back to myself. Still quite self-conscious. If you guys have noticed, I wasn't really posting on social media either. On my feed, oh my god, I don't even know when else I posted on my feed. When you guys see this, I would have already posted on my feed because I have to for work purposes. But for myself, like just to post for me, to look good, to say, hey guys, look at me. I haven't done that in a long time because I'm just feeling really self-conscious. I've been taking pictures, like when I go out with my friends, I'm like, take a picture, then I look at it and I'm just like, I look horrible, hate it. And that's just kind of been the cycle. Even with my stories, I haven't been posting on my stories a lot, and if I do post, it's just here and there, small cute things. I hardly snap my face. Like, I'll snap my face, but I won't post it. I only started posting as of late my face because obviously I'm now eating healthier and things are getting better, but for the most part I wasn't posting my face because I was just not happy with the way that I looked. And obviously if I'm not happy with the way that I look, I can't film. I'm not going to sit in front of a camera if I feel like I look horrible and I'm not happy. It was probably going to translate on camera too. So I literally just went flat and I was like, I need to figure this out. I'm getting too distracted, I'm being a mess, I'm being all over the place. Get it together, girl. Like, get it together. The break was a bit dangerous in the sense that I started feeling very confused as well in the break. I was like, do I want to do this? Is this the career path that I want to take? Am I still passionate about this? Am I going to quit YouTube? Am I going to quit being an influencer? What is my plan? Because in the moments when I was being nonchalant and just living my life and being all over the place and ignoring my responsibilities, I wasn't feeling bad about it. Like, I wasn't like stressing where I'm like, oh my god, I need to upload. Oh my god, I haven't uploaded on my Instagram. Oh my god, I need to keep things going. I had none of that. Like, I basically left room for people to unsubscribe and to unfollow me. But I was okay with that for like a good while. I was just like, whatever. And I started thinking, I was like, I'm feeling confused. Am I over this? Is it a phase? Do I not want to do this anymore? Like, so many things were going through my mind, but I think it's really just because I was just all over the place. My priorities were skewed. Now that I'm fine again, I'm like, I could never quit YouTube. I love YouTube so much, especially vlogs. That's shit. Like, I love YouTube so much. I could never quit YouTube. I love my job. I love being able to express myself creatively. And I think that's probably why I was in a slump a bit, is because I actually wasn't creating, and that's what keeps me going. So as much as I needed a break from it, it also did cause me to just be all over the place, because it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I was missing deadlines, child. It was really ghetto. It was really, really ghetto. And also because it happened as I moved in, I took so long to unpack and get comfortable. My stuff was all over the place. My beauty room still now is a mess. I still have boxes, I still have crates, I still have things to unpack. And one thing I've noticed about me is how I know that I'm not okay or that my life is in turmoil is if my closet is a mess. Because I'm very organized, I'm very on top of things. It keeps my mind less cluttered. So if my closet is cluttered, then my mind is cluttered, if that makes sense. So literally the other day I was like, the fact that my stuff is all over the place and I'm not organized right now and everything is just haywire, just shows that I'm actually angiko, right? But I decided by Mandibe Grant, you must decide to be grand, and I did, and I'm back to being on top of things. Slowly getting into it. Obviously it's not overnight. I don't just decide and everything's fine. It's obviously a gradual thing, slowly but surely getting into it. Hence I'm filming today, which I was really excited about. I really did miss filming, like I really, really did. So it was a mess, and I'm glad that I'm out of it, but life happens, and I want to say I'm sorry that I disappeared for the past month, but I also want to say I'm not, because I needed it, and I learned a lot in that process in itself. So I needed it, guys. I'm sorry, but I needed it. It's just, I'm that kind of person where I do have moments where I need a time out, and unfortunately it happens a lot with me. That's how mental health is. You don't choose it, it's just you learn to live with it, basically. So your girl is back. I'm gonna be on top of things, so you ain't gotta worry. I am back by popular demand. So now that I've gotten that out the way, I want to get into the life updates Q&A questions. I haven't seen them. I obviously saw a few while I was scrolling, but for the most part I haven't seen them, so I'm actually really excited. I haven't done a Q&A on my channel in a very long time. I think it's been over a year. Yeah, I think it's been over a year. The last Q&A-esque video I did was the assumptions tag, but like a Q&A. Oh, I think it's been a year or two even. It's been a while. Oh guys, I forgot to mention another reason I wasn't keen to film is because I got a camera and then it got stolen. And then I was like, okay, fine. Then I ordered a mic. It's been 4 weeks and it still hasn't arrived. So I was just like, am I supposed to do this? Because I'm trying to upgrade myself and like, it's just not happening. So that was a bit discouraging, but then I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to continue moving forward. Eventually a new camera will come into my life. Lord, I'm manifesting the new Sony camera. I love that camera. I'll be able to get a camera and I'm just gonna have to buy a new mic. And yeah, I basically wanted to return with a whole new setup, quality wise, sound wise. I mean, it's time to, you know, up the stakes. But whatever God's plan is, I'm just gonna trust His timing. So yeah. Oh, so many people are saying that they missed me and if I'm okay. I'm fine, guys. Thank you. Someone said, I'm such jolly, Sisi. I'm so happy for you. I'm trying to know, but oh, this is news to me. Hi, spanking new and Gazly. Someone said, hey, Landzy, congratulations on your new place. How are you finding it? I'm obsessed. Like, I'm so in love with my new place. I don't know what else to say. In terms of an apartment tour, I know you guys are gonna ask for it. I don't know. Right now, no, I'm not gonna do an apartment tour. I just feel like my home is my personal space and it's mine. I feel like you need to know me and be in my space and in my life for you to know my space. So that one I'm still gonna think about. Maybe once I've done furnishing everything, I'll change my mind and maybe want to show you guys. But at the moment, I'm sorry. You'll obviously see it in like vlogs in the background. You'll see small snippets of it, but like an actual dedicated apartment tour right now, that's not something that I want to do. It just feels like, oh, you're in my personal space. What brand would you love to work with next and why? One, I would definitely love to review hotels, lodges, resorts, and things like that for companies. I would love to do that. I think I'm very good at capturing that. Like my travel vlogs are one of my favorite things to do. So I definitely love to do that, especially because we've been in quarantine. So I would really love to just review places. That's something I'm currently manifesting. Spirit, please. But in terms of a brand, I would love to work with Brutal Fruits. I mean, hello. They create the best content. Whoever's the campaign manager of Brutal Fruit is in their bag. They're so intentional with the content. It's just so put together. It's beautiful. They picked the right influences. I love what Brutal Fruit is doing right now. So of course I'd love to work with them, but I don't know who else I can think of. One of my biggest dreams is working with Neutrogena. I've always dreamed about working with them because I've used their skincare since high school. I've used their skincare products and they've worked so well for me. So I definitely love to work with Neutrogena. But of course the list is endless. I mean, I'm an influencer at the end of the day. I just can't think of anything right now. Someone asked, did you have to save for your new home? Of course, definitely. Moving is a big cost. The moving itself, deposits, rents, there's a lot that goes into moving, so you definitely need to save. Someone said, oh, you're seeing someone. Wouldn't you like to know? No, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm dating. I'm young, so I'm dating around. It's actually the first time that I've actually been open to dating and like just letting it happen. This is my third year being single. I've been single for 3 years now. So my last relationship was 2017. In 2018, I wanted nothing to do with relationships and men. I literally just wanted to live my best life, which I did. Like, if you were following me back in 2018, you know I was in the streets. I had registered for the streets. So I was living my best life, going everywhere. I was in Cape Town all the time, Durban, catching flights. I was doing it. So 2018, I didn't even entertain the idea of dating. And then 2019, beginning of 2019, it was kind of the same. I was kind of just like indifferent. And then if you guys watch my story time, Libra came into the picture. Even so, I was just like, this guy, I don't know, he looks like a red flag, and he was. But he looks like a red flag, and I'm not sure if that's something I want to do right now, but he fetched me. That nigga fetched me. And then he kind of changed my perspective. I was like, actually, maybe I should dive into the dating world again and see what it's about, and like, let me just be open-minded. Yes, cool with him, things didn't work out. He dribbled me, I was a clown. Those things happen. You keep it moving. Being a clown builds character, as I always say. So after that, I was like, you know what, maybe I should put myself into the dating world and just dabble. Like, not everything has to be that deep. Not every man you meet has to be your husband. Like, just live. You're young. I was 22 at the time. Let me just do my thing. So after that experience with Libra, then I was like, you know what, let me enjoy my life. So then from, I'd say, when did we end? August. After August, up until now, I've been open to dating, but mostly this year. Like this year, I was like, I'm gonna live my best life, and I have. Is there someone that I like in particular? There is, but I mean, we're not together. So at the end of the day, you still need to date. Guys, don't drop your hoes. Don't drop your hoes until you are 1000% sure. Don't drop your hoes in a talking stage. Don't drop your hoes during a talking stage, because you will take an L. I did that and I took an L. So yeah, that's currently what's happening in terms of dating. No complaints. Your girl is enjoying herself. Your girl is satisfied. Yeah. Nazi. Guys, from what I'm seeing here, a lot of you are asking me if I'm dating and who I'm dating. What gives you guys the impression that I'm dating? Like that I'm in a relationship? I am dating, but as in boyfriend, girlfriend, one-on-one, I love you too. That's not happening right now. It's not. So I don't know why everyone's asking me this. I don't know if people always have this impression that if you go MIA and you like change your movement, it's because you're in a relationship. No, child. I'm in a relationship with myself. Period. Oh, a lot of you are congratulating me on my new place. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. Thank you. Friendships in the city. Is it overwhelming having to hee ha ha for content? So are you saying that friendships in Johannesburg are fickle and that we're only friends for content? Guys, like, I get that Johannesburg is bad PR, granted, but we're not just friends to kiki and have drinks. Like, we're friends because we're friends. And I think people think if you're friends as influencers or popular people, it's a very fickle friendship and you're only doing it because we're all cute, we're all popular, we're all in the scene. No, it's, if anything, I'm grateful for it because I've made such great friendships being in the space, literally. So I'm not understanding your question. We don't hang out to just hee ha ha. We actually get along. Forming a friendship just based on who the person is or because you're in the same space. Personally, I ain't got time for that. Friendships are a lot of work and you have to put in work. I must put in work for a friendship that I actually don't value. Major dates. If money wasn't a problem, which country would you live in? The UK. Woo! I would love to live in the UK. Like, it's one of my biggest dreams. I think obviously I need to travel there first. Maybe I'll change my mind. But at the moment, I definitely would live in the UK. Someone said, did you find you a man? Girl, you're awfully distant. Hashtag clingy girlfriend. Yeah. You guys like to give me boyfriends. If you want me to have a boyfriend, find me one. Like, someone asked, why are you considering going back to school? I'm assuming it's based off my tweets because I tweeted that I'm considering going back to school. I don't think it's hard to think about why I would want to go back to school. It's just an achievement that I'd like to have. I would love to have a degree. I'd also just like to kind of get my mind going in that aspect again. But not right now. Not right now. Like when I've been seeing people complaining on the TL, and I almost went back to school this year. And COVID happened and I was like, woo! Thank God I didn't go back this year. So right now, no, I'm not gonna go back to school right now, but I definitely will go back to school at some point. It's definitely something that I want to accomplish and do for myself. So I don't think I have to go too deep into that. Someone asked, are you getting more tattoos? At the moment, no, there's nothing that I can think of that I want. I still need to cover the scar on my back. I don't know if I'm still going to do it, but if I do a tattoo, that's probably what I'm going to do. But at the moment, no. I think I'm good with what I've got. I'm still young, I'm 23. I could want a tattoo at 40. So I think right now I'm going to slow it down. I'm good. The last one that I got is this one over here, but I peeled it too fast. So I need to get it redone. This means patience, mainly because, yes, it may sound like one of those lame tattoos, but literally I got patience because I got it because I just felt like my life wasn't moving. Like I was just like, can things happen? Like, what's happening? And like I have to keep reminding myself, patience, patience, patience. Like Stormy's patience song, patience. Just be patient, let things happen how they're supposed to happen, trust God's timing. So I decided to get patience. Zuki said you must act a little stupid when dealing with men. What is your opinion on that? I love Zuki, you guys. I'm obsessed with her. This is a Zuki stan account. Like, I love her. But in terms of being stupid when dealing with men, mark me absent. Being stupid just for the sake of peace, no. I'm sorry, now I must act like it's not there. And with me, like I said, I really don't like passive aggression and like having something bothering me, then I don't talk about it. It would come out in other ways. I'd probably lash out. I'd probably have an attitude. It just wouldn't work with me. I'm very zero tolerance. I don't like BS. Don't irritate me. Also, like, are you really at peace if the thing is just sitting on your mind? Like, yes, you're not going to address it with the person and you're like, you know what, for the sake of peace, let's keep it moving. The kind of person I am, it'll sit in my head and it's going to irritate me, and that's unfair on me. He must be at peace and enjoy this relationship and whatever other shit he's doing on the side, but I must stress. Even I'm sleepless nights, I'm now viewing my friends tell me, for indoda, ishbats, like Zuki said, I believe in indoda. Woo! I believe in indoda. Yo, guys, men make the world go round, but they also suck too, so I actually don't know what the truth is. I actually don't know what the truth is with men. You have to decide, like, today, am I team men or am I not? Because sometimes I'm team men because men are beautiful. Men are, the other day I saw a tall, dark, beautiful man with a beautiful smile. And I was like, yo, baby. And then the other day I was like, yo, men suck. Ew. So you kind of just need to decide. Because with men, you can't have one mood. You can't say, I love them. Because one will disappoint you and shock you. Someone asked, why are you so private? Privacy comes with peace of mind. It's literally that simple. The more private you are, the more peace of mind you have. The only, I'd say, social media platform where me being private is, it's relative, is Twitter. Like, sometimes on Twitter I'm like, you know what, let me just be an open book and just do my thing. But I get so anxious after that. Like, I'm just like, oh, should I have tweeted that? Should I delete it? Like, that stress is why I choose to be private. Being private, it's peace of mind. The less people know, the less people can ask you about, the less people can jab at you about. Like, privacy comes with peace of mind. That's simple. Do you miss Sham? Lol, she's always with the boyfriend lately. I do miss her. I'm actually supposed to see her today. Hopefully I can, because I have a lot of work to do. But hopefully I can see her today. Guys, Shami's so in love. Like, you can't tell her shit right now. So I definitely do miss her, but she's around the corner. Body count, chill. No. Ooh, Buhle asked, Stella, a collab. Hit me up. I will come to the Mbanzari residence anytime if you want us to collab. Hit me up. Not me blushing on camera, child. My crush asked me if I'm gonna marry him. Propose. If you like it, then you shouldn't put a ring on it. And that is it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, having a little catch up, giving you guys the tea on what's happening in my life at the moment. I will be back to being consistent. I'm actually so excited. I have a lot of content coming out that I'm really excited for you guys to see. We are back to regular programming. So on that note, subscribe, join the gum again. It's a vibe over here. Wish I could answer the questions, but obviously I can't. But if you guys want a part 2, please do let me know and I will do that for you. Anything for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.